It's wonderful to have you with us, outstanding teachers from the Renton School District. I'm going to begin our time together with Monica.
Hi, my name is Monica Jimenez. I'm a kindergarten teacher at Renton Park Elementary. One thing that I really enjoy about my job is learning from my students. I work with mostly 5 and 6 year olds, and they always have so much to share. So I look forward to every day hearing some random fact about an animal, or just hearing what they have to teach me. A challenge of my job that I find is having enough time to really get everything that I want to do done. With all the curriculum and all the extra things that we want to add and enrich, I just wish the day was a little bit longer to get in those extra minutes of either learning or a fun activity that we could do together. Thank you so much for the grant. My plans for the money will be to purchase some sensory materials such as sand or Play-Doh for students to engage with, as well as some board games or puzzles where we can engage our minds in a more game-like way. I'd like to thank Rotary, very generous of you, and also to my principal, Pamela Washington.
Thank you, Monica. So excited to be here and honor you and the work that you have done at Renton Park. Couple things about Monica is if you walk into her room, you won't find her because she works at the littles. She's always at their level. And so she's always meeting with them and meeting them where they are. She's a joy to work with. She's very student-centered first. And it's just been a really big delight to have you here at Renton Park.
That's a wonderful visual. I can just see Monica down there with those littles. That's great. Thank you so much. We'll move then to Heather.
Hello, my name is Heather DeLeza, and I'm the physical education teacher at Sierra Heights Elementary. I get to work with Ready K through fifth grade, so I have quite an array of students to work with, including all the inclusion students as well. What do I enjoy most? I would just say seeing their smile when they walk into the gym. Sometimes their eyes just light up. They're so excited about the activity we're going to do for the day, or even when we're just doing an activity and seeing them have success and working through their failures. Like sometimes things are hard. So working through their failures is always, it's actually an enjoyable moment because they learn from it. One of my challenges is very similar to Monica, it's time. I only get to see them twice a week, and I'm working with every student in the school. And so I'm trying to remember what they've done with me and how to help them, how to access materials for all the different levels, and how to make sure everybody is always included. So even when we have students that just join us for parts of the time, how to include them into the activities we're doing. Thank you again for the grant. I'm excited to use it. I don't really have a specific thing. I think just looking at our equipment, seeing what needs to be replaced. I would love to get some more of my larger 16-inch scooters. We carry the small ones, but I have students that row. So looking at the equipment and seeing what is best. I do have an Amazon wish list, so we'll go through that. And I want to thank Rotary for acknowledging me and my principal, Laura Bond, for seeing my value and recognizing what I bring to the team. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Laura?
Hello, everyone. Heather, we really think about her as somebody who thinks about kids. So now I'm getting emotional, from the 4-year-olds to the big kids. And she is so inclusive. She wants all kids in her room and making sure that they get their needs met. And she thinks through how to just make sure every kid feels a part of the school. And so we just thank her. We appreciate her. And it's never we can't or I won't or 4-year-olds are coming. It's like 4-year-olds are coming. Let's figure it out. And so it's just amazing because she just makes sure every single kid in her school feels like they belong and they're a part of the school, even if they're the time in PE is the one time they spend with their typical peers. So we just appreciate her so much. Thank you.
That's so helpful. Thank you so much, Laura. I always thought high school teachers had a big load getting to know all of their students because that's where I was. I can't even imagine having every student. That's wonderful. That's terrific. Let's move to Cheryl.
Hi, everyone. My name is Cheryl Mason, and I teach at Hazen. And this year I'm teaching biology, both of the trimesters. I teach biomedical chemistry in the third trimester, and that's a 9 through 12 elective. And I teach AVID, which is advanced. It's an acronym for Advancement via Individual Determination. And that is thanks to the Gear Up grant that we have had for the past 6 years. It funded the 2024 class, so the cohort going through last year, and then the graduating class this year. And so I've had these kids for 4 years, and it's been the best year ever because they're seniors. All of the work we did leading up to this year has been instrumental in them applying for college and feeling ready to go to the next step. So it's a bittersweet time because I have one last week with them. The trimester ends next week. And so having kids for 4 years is never a thing that any teachers get to do. So it's really special. And I literally would adopt every single one of the kids that are in my class. So what I love most about science and teaching biology is when kids bring what they see in the outside world back to the class and they make connections with what they're learning. That's incredibly fulfilling. And so the labs that we're doing, the topics that they're talking about, it means that they're relevant to their lives. So the most challenging thing is trying to manage everything. There's so many things like, grading, assessing on time, having relevant assessments, managing classroom management. I plan to use the $250 grant on buying a new couch. Currently, I have a couch in my room and it's in a lab classroom, so it's probably not safe or legal, but the kids love it. And it's a place where we do we do circles every Monday in AVID, or at least we did the first few years. So yeah, thank you, Rotary, for recognizing me, or administrators for recognizing me, and thank you for the generous gift. And Craig, thank you for saying those really nice words in the email, and for supporting the vote, I guess, and just being a good mentor and someone that's willing to listen to me and work with me.
Cheryl, I encourage you to encourage your high school seniors to apply for our Renton scholarship.
They are.
That's good. Yay. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you.